Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for supporting this channel. Today we're going to be talking about very important subjects. We're going to be touching on why Kaspa is destined to succeed. We're going to start with this announcement from Kaspa Eco Foundation, and they said, from hacker to researcher, rebel to builder, Hans Moog joins Kaspa as a Kaspa KEF granted core researcher. With 24 plus years of coding, Hans has done it all. Founded a successful tech company, ran underground gaming ops with millions of users, funded open science across the globe, and became one of the most respected minds in DAG-based digital ledger systems. After years of contributing to IOTA research agenda, Hans began seeking a project whose architecture and values fully aligned with his vision for decentralization and long-term impact. That search led him to proof of work, and proof of work led him to Kaspa. So I won't read the whole post, but the good thing is that this guy here, who is a very brilliant mind, has joined Kaspa core research team. So I think this is a very big news, because once I read his post, it really showed me that this guy is really special. And let me know in the comment section after I read this whole post. I think it is a very long post, but I think it deserves a read. I think I have to read it. I have to share it with you because he shared a lot of knowledge. I think everything that he said in this post is really meaningful. So he said, "Thank you so much for the warm welcome. I cannot express how excited I am to work with Kaspa. It is one of the few projects in the space that intuitively understands the value proposition that Satoshi Nakamoto brought to the table, and that is willing to go extra mile to deliver on the original promise of crypto to create a truly decentralized and unstoppable network that would survive even in the most adverse scenarios." I think here he's talking about the Dark Knight protocol. Instead of delegating the task of maintaining the ledger to a small number of highly specialized actors, which gradually excluding everybody else, Kaspa is committed to creating a network where anybody can participate and run a node. I have to admit that I was initially not sure if I even wanted to stay in the crypto space, as it felt like the entire space was slowly pivoting away from the ideals and values that once fascinated me so much. But after talking to people like Hashtag, who is Jonathan Sompoliski, Michael Satan, and a large number of really brilliant people that are already involved within the project, I realized that this original vision is far from dead. Instead of endless discussions, there was a feeling of mutual understanding and shared fascination with DAG-based systems that, in my opinion, capture the very essence of how our world functions at its most fundamental level. I am absolutely amazed by the amount of talent and expertise that is already present in the project, and what is even more fascinating is how the project managed to attract such an incredible amount of talent, starting at complete grassroots movement without any form of VC backing or extensive funding. It feels like the entire team and community is composed of people that really care about creating a technology that could potentially serve as a settlement layer for all of humanity. Kaspa is destined to prove to the world that performance, security, robustness, and openness don't have to be mutually exclusive features of a digital ledger technology, but can be combined into a single layer one by leveraging insights of years of research. Instead of being the first, there is real value in doing things right and trying to be the best. Let's prove to the world that true decentralization not only matters but is superior to any form of benevolent dictatorship. So here is his link for his X channel. I think everything that he said, he really went straight to the point, and all of the things that he said really matter. So more and more brilliant minds are coming to Kaspa, and you can see how he is surprised that Kaspa managed to attract a lot of talent while coming from grassroots, only community driven. So these brilliant minds looked at Kaspa and saw something really special, and I think you as a Kaspa fan, as a Kaspa believer, as a Kaspa investor, as a Kaspa builder, I think you saw the same thing that Hans Moog is currently seeing. A lot of good people with brilliant minds that see the future and want to build something really special. So let me know what you think about all of what he said, but I believe this is another addition to the Kaspa core team. And another post is from Kaspa Commons, who says over 50% of all listed cryptocurrencies have failed, says CoinGecko. Other stats show that of all crypto projects created since Bitcoin, a mere 1% have survived and thrived. So why do some survive while most fade fast? A bullet formatted Scratch the Surface commentary by Chad dives into the common traits of failed projects and why he thinks Kaspa is succeeding where millions have collapsed. And you can see in this post, which is in the Kaspa website, it says why Kaspa succeeds where millions of crypto projects have failed. And you can see the stats are really shocking. And he said, according to the recent report, out of nearly 7 million cryptocurrencies listed on Gecko Terminal, approximately 3.7 million have failed. Notably, the first quarter of 2025 alone accounted for 1.8 million of these failures, representing nearly half of all recorded project closures, the highest number of failures recorded in a single year. I think most of the projects did not survive everything that went from January, since Trump took office, whatever that was happening, the trade wars and everything. Most of the cryptocurrencies, I think, as I said in the previous videos, are not going to survive. And I think most of them have been washed away. They have been flushed out. So according to Tangem, as of May 2025, there are over 37 million cryptocurrencies, and we are on track to reach 100 million by end of 2025. For context, there was fewer than 30,000 tokens in 2017 to 2018 and less than 500 in 2013 to 2014. Now, he went and mentioned the common factors leading to cryptocurrency failures. He said there's lack of utility or purpose. If the project is just hype with no utility, I think it's obviously going to fail. Scams and fraudulent schemes. Projects like BitConnect operated as Ponzi schemes, and I think there's a lot of Ponzi schemes right now. You have to be really careful not to fall for these scams. We also have regulatory and legal challenges. Initiatives such as Kodak Coin face regulatory hurdles and questions about their legitimacy. So we have security vulnerabilities. The DAO, an early decentralized autonomous organization, suffered a significant hack due to code vulnerabilities, resulting in substantial financial losses and controversial hard fork of the Ethereum blockchain. We also have market saturation and low quality projects. The ease of creating new tokens, especially with platforms like PumpFun, led to a flood of low effort projects, many of which lacked substance and quickly failed. And he also went and mentioned the common traits of successful cryptocurrency and why Kaspa is going to lead in terms of successful cryptocurrencies. He said strong community engagement. When you look at Kaspa, it is a community-driven project, organically created community project that is really strong and powerful. Kaspa is not paying for shillers. Kaspa is not paying for VCs. Kaspa is not paying, to be talked about. It is the people who understand the mission, the vision, and how big Kaspa really is going to become that believe and talk about Kaspa. And you also have clear use cases. Kaspa is really big, and in terms of use cases, I think most of other use cases have not yet been discovered. So it's up to the people in the community, the people outside the community, to really understand what are the use cases of Kaspa. But other use cases have already been identified. We are seeing Kaspa Key, we are seeing Igra Labs, we are seeing more and more builders build projects. We are seeing merchants use Kaspa for payments. We are seeing everything and more things being used on the Kaspa network. So he said cryptocurrencies that address real world problems or offer unique value propositions are most likely to succeed, whether it's facilitating decentralized finance, enhancing supply chain transparency, or enabling NFT transactions. A well-defined purpose resonates with users and investors. And another thing which Kaspa is really good at, robust technology and security. This is something that you can't take from Kaspa. Kaspa does this part very well. I think when you talk about robust technology and security, that is something that is not negotiable when it comes to Kaspa. It is the first thing, I think. Decentralization and security plus scalability, these are the things that Kaspa is really strong when it comes to these three things. Grassroots community and brand building. Coordinated efforts around early branding building, grassroots outreach, consistent messaging, peer-to-peer education, and no hype. This is what actually attracts a lot of people because of how decentralized grassroots community and brand building, how Kaspa has been created. Kaspa as a project, Kaspa as a network, Kaspa as a cryptocurrency, Kaspa as the fastest proof of work, decentralized, secure, and scalable network. I think the way it has been created and the way it is progressing is really unique. I think we have to really appreciate these features which make Kaspa really unique, and these features are really going to be massive and they're going to be really useful in the near future, because when you combine the robust technology and security of Kaspa, and when you combine it with its ground roots community and brand building, and when you connect it with its decentralization, I think you get a very good, unique package of a better cryptocurrency. And I think this is really going to take Kaspa to insane levels. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Is Kaspa really going to take over the global cryptocurrency space? And is Kaspa going to be the leading crypto network that is really going to change a lot of things? And let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit a like, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.